Oh, welcome. I'm going to do something different. I'm just going to do like taking a look at the energies for the upcoming week. Um, Kind of one card per day. I'm just going to pull 5 cards and kind of go through them. See what's coming up, right? Something different. Okay. I'm going to use the Barbeiri Tarot for the reading and the Golden Art Noveau for clarifying. And if I need to, let's get started. Kind of like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday type feeling, but it's not going to be, it might not be exact. So, Monday, Queen of Swords. Tuesday, Three of Wands. Wednesday, Eight of Pentacles. Thursday, Seven of Pentacles. Friday, ooh, Nine of Swords. We're going to have like another card there, please. Okay, it'll be interesting. What's really interesting right now is I feel like with today's reading had the Queen of Swords and the present influence, and in the future influence was the Eight of Pentacles, and they're both showing up here, which I find is very interesting. So that kind of puts these two together a little bit. The energy, the bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles, which I'm not going to really get into because to me that's really not the purpose here. But I feel like, yeah, the week kind of starts off with you having that plan, knowing like having a direction, knowing where you want to go. These are influenced energies, and I feel like it's good because I feel like there's a very exact feeling to the beginning of the week, and there's a solid plan. And I don't know if something's changed for you, or like you're going, okay, this is what I need to start this on Monday. I'm going to do it. And then it kind of leads into the Three of Wands, which I like too, because that says, okay, well, I can see this working. I can see how it can work. The Three of Wands energy that rolls into Tuesday or rolls in is about, okay, my plan is working. I see that it's working. The ships are coming in, right? So there's that. This is the Queen of Swords, and then here's the Three of Wands. Yes, everything's coming together. Everything's going just as I planned. This is a good thing, and I feel like it's really good. And I think what I like even better that it does lead to the Eight of Pentacles. I do feel like this is definitely a good way forward, right? So into the middle of the week, we're looking at how can I do this better? Yeah, right? So here's what my plan is. Here's where I'm going, Queen of Swords. Here's where we are. I can see that it's coming together. This is great. This is working. How can I now make it even better? What can I do to make this situation even better? Or even like looking into a different situation, going, okay, how can I make this better? And I feel like it goes even better with that, with the Seven of Pentacles, because it says, okay, now you need to keep up with it. So you've put the plan into place. You've seen things come together. The Eight of Pentacles, you're working on strengthening that plan. Now it's don't let it go. Keep putting energy into that plan. I feel like the Nine of Swords here is kind of like an out feeling, but I feel like it kind of leads into the patience of the Seven of Pentacles. Because the Seven of Pentacles is about staying up with something. But I do feel like there's an energy that will come in that stresses you out. I feel like this is all together the same thing. I feel like there might be a switch in energy. Now, it may be just short-lived, where you may have a rough day. Something happens. Tell me about the Nine of Swords here on Friday or the end of the week. Tell me more about this Nine of Swords. Eight of Cups, Empress, Six of Pentacles. I feel like there might be a feeling where, especially with that Six of Pentacles, where something happens and it's stressful because you feel like you're doing the work. I feel like there's a feeling too here of the Eight of Cups. something comes in where you're going to have to walk away from something. I feel like it's a different energy. I don't feel like it's what you've been working on. I feel like this is all something different, but I feel like at the end of the week, something kind of switches your mood here. We had the Eight of Cups in our daily reading today, but it was in the challenge, I believe. Yeah. And I feel like this is, yeah, it'd be interesting because I feel like there is an energy that's going to kind of shift here. And you're realizing that to reach your goals, Empress, take care of yourself. Because the Eight of Cups is walking into the Empress. And then it gets to the Six of Pentacles. So your stress is coming from having to walk away from a situation, or leaving a situation, or leaving a thing. And that could be different for all of us. Like, right, for some of us, it could be leaving a job. It could be leaving an area. It could be a new opportunity that's stressful. But I feel like it also has to do, I pulled the Star as well, and I'm going to ask for information on that because I feel like that's where the stress is, right? This has to do with your dreams and something switching here with that Eight of Cups. Some kind of energy's happening at the end of the week that might be a little bit off-putting. Tell me about the Star. Yeah, Seven of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Death card. Yeah. I feel like, yeah, there's a situation where you've had to stand kind of up to something or someone. I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, things are balancing out, but there's definitely a transformation ahead. I feel like that is the Star being a good thing. Things are changing in a positive light. You're reaching your goals here with the Star. And these cards, the Death in particular, headed towards the right place. I do have a feeling that Nine of Swords energy is more the stress that comes from this. Because sometimes even when we get what we want, it changes the way things are in the now, which means it can be stressful just because it's a change. And we did have the Tower in one of the clarifiers at the end of the last reading from yesterday, or the reading I did this morning, not yesterday, for today's reading, because that did have, the Tower was somewhere along there in the end. So I do feel like there is definitely a change. And with that Eight of Cups, an Eight of Cups is also a change because you're choosing to walk away, put your back towards something and go, okay, I want something different. So I feel like that's, the overall, is there anything else we need to know for the week in its entirety, please? Seven of Cups, choices, Sun, and the Eight of Wands. There does feel like, though, with the Seven of Cups here, Sun, Eight of Wands, I do feel like your choices are going to lead you into something good. And I feel like with that Eight of Wands after the Sun, there could be a journey ahead, but there's definitely something coming in. But it does come from choices that you made to be happy, to be in a good place. And then the Eight of Wands is that I feel like there could be travel here for some of you for sure. Maybe at the end of the week, that's also could be what's stressful. Like, oh my God, I got to pack up and go on a business trip or whatever last minute. But I do feel like there's something very good here with that movement. So I feel like that stress card, honestly, you have a bunch of good cards. We have a ton of good cards other than the Nine of Swords. And I feel like, well, sometimes when changes happen and things, even when they're going in our direction, it's a change and it can be stressful. So there we have it. Any advice for this week, weekly advice? Page of Cups. I think that's be kind. Reach out. If someone reaches out to you, don't shrug them off. I feel like it's also going back to what we were talking about in the daily reading about forgiving, finding kindness in your own space for another person that maybe hurt you, maybe did something you didn't agree with, but finding that forgiveness also allows you to be free too, you know? So if there's anyone you feel like you need to forgive, also if there's not, maybe someone, no, this is this is advice, but know that, yeah, sometimes we have to put our heart on the line to make changes. And they may be Nine of Swords. They may be stressful. Did I show you that Nine of Swords? I don't know if I did. It's a pretty stressful looking card. But yeah, I feel like sometimes we do need to put our heart on the line. Whether it's about work or love or friendships or just doing what you feel is the right thing to do, sometimes we have to do that. So there you have it. Hope you enjoyed this little weekly tidbit coming up. And I will talk to you really soon. Have a great day.